Hey. Hello. Okay. Now I'm gonna connect to in. Nope. Can you also send me a link to this casting so I can open up the Twitch so I can see the chat since I'm not going to be sharing your screen? Yeah, usually when I stream, I actually go ahead and do.
Or the person that has long fingers.
I have my iPad sitting here for the chat.
Okay, folks, we're heading in to our league games tonight. Skits, we were not talking. So we've got our co-host here, Tikitana. Tonight we've got our Season 3, Week 4. Play between Slow and Slower and 16 cars long. 16 characters long. Oh. I think you're playing it through the audio because I can hear you through. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll get that fixed. But right now they're just about to start play, so I'll let's get in there and watch, and then I'll fix it on the back end. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, all right. Tech support finished. Yeah, that would have been quite a delay. Okay, so we've got Slow and Slower. We've got 16 characters long. I believe they're already in, so they should be able to get started here soon. Good luck, have fun, both teams. And I am just going to let them know that they can start when they are ready. Right. Yep, they're getting in there now. There we go. Look. Goes for that middle boost, but oh, he just gets it. Nice clear there. Cabo tried to catch up with him. Tiki? Now, do you think the other team is doing that on purpose? Do you think they're trying to boost starve him? Ooh, great shot there by Gomi. Great pass there, but they just couldn't make it work.
Restraint and just did the right thing, backed up, defended where he could, and got back into the play. Now, Kawil is challenging. He gets it past Verbose, who just missed it. And yes, it definitely looks like they are trying to boost starve. Kawil's just circling their small boost pads, just taking all of the defenders' small boost pads in front. Oh, now what just happened there, Foxes?
I am so sorry. I missed it. They weren't hearing you in the stream.
Audio. Yeah, no game audio.
Okay, let's take a look at that. You keep commenting here. I'll tech support on the back end.
All right, kickoff. You know what? They just kind of stopped it. They both met. Riffraff taking a shot. Hits the post. Teammates there, but it was defended. Going back for boost. Verbose trying to pop one over Riffraff, can't quite get there.
Skitch says
Sorry,
we're gonna
I'm
have to.
trying to get.
Go ahead.
We're gonna have to what? What are we gonna have to do?
Skitch says we're gonna have to make the vroom vroom sounds with our mouths.
Oh.
I don't think I can do a demo though. You're gonna have to. Oh, and Gomi puts it in.
And unfortunately, where you're sitting here, I'm trying to get back to the director mode, and
I believe 9 is the key.
I'm
But and I were discussing that the other day. Which one you got to hit? Oh, he's
okay. Nice clear.
That's some great defense by Gomi.
Ooh,
and Khalil.
And that save though. We're both looking to make another play on that. Ooh, Gomi looking to capitalize, but can't quite get. It's got that defender there. Oh, and Khalil going for the demo.
That was a great demo, but they weren't quite there to take advantage of it.
Right? Now, of these teams, I don't know, are there any great demo masters on these teams, or is demos just kind of something that's going to be more luck or, positioning and whatnot?
I'm not sure. That one looked
got
pretty ticky.
Oh, I was going to say, we got some guys in this server that are fantastic, and they seek out for those demos. They really hunt down and get those.
Oh yeah, we've got some real demo gods in our server.
But I don't think any of these guys are really too focused on the demos.
They're at least not known for them.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Although I am seeing some definite boost hijacking here. I don't know if you noticed that.
I'm seeing a lot. Riffraff and Khalil keep on going for those. I was playing with Riffraff earlier today, and I was mentioning in the Old Farts private match how, I always have to take the opponent's boost, their corner boost, as much as possible. And it's just that's what I do. So I'm wondering if maybe they took a little piece from the scrimmages we were doing earlier and said, hey, maybe that's a good idea. I don't know.
The first game goes to 16 characters long with Gomi and Verbose. We'll see how they do on game 2. This is a very strong lead. What do you think they're going to do game 2, Tiki?
Gomi and Verbose have a lot of synergy. I've seen them play a number of times now. I think they're just going to continue to bring it. Khalil and Riffraff, maybe they need to employ some tactics other than just boost starving. Maybe they should bust out those demos. Maybe they should, I don't know, just mix it up just a little bit. Hopefully they'll get some momentum going game 2 and it'll be a comeback for them.
Good advice. Hopefully they take it. All right, we're heading into game 2 here. Slow and Slower versus 16 characters long. 16 characters took the first game, but Slow and Slower always has game 2. Let's get going. Nobody in just yet, but I'm liking the music. It's very
Soothing.
suspense building.
Yes, yes, yes.
And you can hear the game audio now, right? Folks at home.
Yep, they say yep.
Awesome.
Yes. Perfect. We've got the kinks worked out just in time for the start of game 2.
Oh, yeah. Game 1's just the warm-up anyway, right?
It's when they do figure out how the other team plays, what kind of styles they're having. So, I mean, they could be looking to mix up their strategy.
Very true. I didn't see very many demos in that last game, but I tend to see them when you get on that. You know, we got a 0-4 game last time. You think they might step up the physical this round?
I think it's a strong possibility. Strong possibility.
We'll see if you're right. Rift joins, and here we go.
X-Men says he heard that the people in the server are old. Is that true? Well, I'm a member of the server. I don't consider myself old. I don't think Musical Foxes is old, so I think we're just mature, but we enjoy our video games.
I think Tiki is very sophisticated and not old. That's what I think.
I appreciate that. All right. We are seeing a lot of airplay here. Like, they're just keeping it up in the air, and Kawil is trying to capitalize on that. Stopped by Verbose. Riffraff is there. Can he make it? Gomi for the save. Wow. It's definitely starting to get a little bit more physical.
You are definitely right.
I think Riffraff and Kawil, let's see, slow and slower, I think they did recognize the need to speed things up, change up their play just a little bit, and wow, they almost got them there.
They're definitely playing very aggressive. I'm seeing a lot of 50s, a lot of challenges, and they're keeping up on that steal.
Yes, and I think that's maybe what was missing the first game. They weren't challenging quite enough, and look at Riffraff for the score. This is that little momentum boost that I was talking about that they needed. Absolutely.
Great pass over to Riff. They just kept shooting it at that net, just ball after ball, and eventually it'll get through.
Well, okay, so already we are 1 minute and 10 seconds in, and they've taken 5 shots between the two of them.
Whew.
You know, when you shoot that many times, like, one of them is eventually going to go in. Yeah, if you're decent enough, and these guys are.
They are. These are both very good teams. You can tell by just how often they're challenging each other, how often they're, you know, it's not that they're missing, it's that everybody's going for the ball every time and hitting it with precision.
And it's all about who's that split second faster, who can get there just that moment quicker. All right, Kawil going for the wall, doesn't quite make it, but he's trying to keep control of the ball. I think for both snagged boost and ball on that play. That was a good 50 by him. I was worried that was going to go right back to the net. Kawil's clear just kind of passed it to them, but they were there to. Wow, look at this. This is like a whole different game. Like, this is a different team that we're seeing. They're being far more aggressive, and it's working out well for them.
Yeah, it looks like they've really found a groove here.
I think so. All right, kickoff. Well, let's see who won that one. They just all kind of went, who's going to go for it? Gomi up. Riffraff looking to pop it over Gomi's head, and does. Verbose taking advantage of that. Yeah, Verbose and Gomi, they've got really good passing game.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's trouble.
Tiki, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say, I think it's trouble if anytime they're able to bounce it off the backboard and one of them is center, it's going to be trouble.
I agree. They've got great communication. They've got real great chemistry out there on the field.
Absolutely. Oh, what a save by Khalil.
We're ramping up here. Just a minute and 50 left. It's 2-1. If they can take this game, it'll be a tie game, and then they could take the next one, win the whole series.
So true. Well, I think it's looking like 16 characters long has gotten pretty wise to this whole boost stealing thing that and that slow and slower. Was that it? Was that an own goal?
Nope, Verbose tipped it right there at the end.
Gotcha. And they just weren't in the position to save it. Well, we're tied up, folks. It's a minute 20 left, and this game could go either way. Khalil, oh, go me for the save. Ah. I was going to say before that goal that it looks like 16 characters long has gotten wise to this whole boost stealing thing that Slow and Slower likes to do. And so I've noticed that Gomi is not even really pathing for the big boost. He's only counting on getting the small ones.
That's a great point. And what else can you really do when they're sniping all your big boosts? You can really just make that path for yourself.
Yep. All right. Can Verbose? No, Verbose was trying to shadow and can't quite turn correct. Just misses it. Very close.
Very close game, but Slow and Slower slowly pull ahead. "35 seconds left. 16 characters could come back if they play aggressive enough.
They definitely could. And this still could go either way. Oh. It looks like Slow and Slower, maybe a little slower to get back to defense, and I think that's where they're being punished with the goals that are scored against them. If they can keep their rotations maybe a little bit quicker, I think they could save a lot more, and we could see them take this series. Because everybody's good at saves. I think that's just they need to keep up that pressure and make sure that somebody's covering that goal. Because if they leave that open, 16 characters long, they are really good at getting that ball into the goal, especially if it's open. No reason to leave it that wide open sometimes.
Oh yeah, especially how they're trying to keep it in the air.
Yeah. Yep. And sometimes those are great if you can beat the other guys in the air. But if you can't, sometimes it's a little smarter to wait for it to bounce. So I don't know, but this was really good. They took the second game. Slow and Slower wins. Now we are all tied up in the series. The next one to win wins the series. Let's see what they do. Any predictions?
Both these games have been really close. And I think even as they've gone on, they're challenging more, they're going at each other more, and I could tell they were jumping up for some when it wasn't, they weren't cutting in rotation, but they didn't spin around, go for the ball. They just jumped right in the air to try to stop it. So it's really going to be who can keep up. It's who can keep not making mistakes for long enough to have somebody else get it in.
Yep. Great. And we're just waiting for both teams to take the field. I'm seeing a lot of names that I'm familiar with from our server and viewers, as well as our illustrious bit post, our fellow caster. Thank you so much for spending this evening with us watching these games.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Here we start on game 3. Just as a reminder, it's tied. It's 1-1. So this game will be the tiebreaker.
And 16 characters wins that kickoff. The riffraff up in the air. Backboard, Quill. They're playing just as aggressive as game 2. Nice challenge by Riffraff. He did beat Gomi to the air, and that actually saved the shot. And I think that Slow and Slower may have 16 characters long, a little flustered at this point.
I agree. I think that they weren't expecting them to speed up like they did.
I don't think they were either. Ooh, Khalil going for a fancy shot, and he's going in for a demo. I saw it. Boys and girls, we may start seeing some demos here. I think Slow and Slower really wants to win this. They are definitely fighting hard. They're being aggressive about it too.
Yes, they are. Ever since the beginning of game 2, they've just been running away with it.
Oh dear. That was an oops redirect. It was a beautiful redirect. Well, yeah, it was very unfortunate. I saw what he was trying to do. Unfortunate it didn't work.
It just about worked, but we do have 3:46 left in the game. 16 could come back if they can pull it together. Oh, is that it?
Oh, wow, this is just really unfortunate for 16 characters long. Like, I really love it when I make those shots, but man, do I really not like it when they do. It seems so unfortunate when you just get that perfect hit.
Yeah, and 2 of them have been, I bet 16 characters has to be feeling a little frustrated right now because at least 2 of these goals were aided by them.
Yeah, they kind of were. But you know what? That's this game.
That happens. And I mean, it might have to do with the speed that they're at because I think both of them have had to speed up in terms of getting boost and also just being there for the speed of the other team.
This is true. And I mean, if you see the way Quill is literally playing where he is driving around in a circle, and as he rotates, he picks up every big boost that he can. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I just saw him pick up 3, maybe 4 boosts. I'm not quite sure.
Gracious.
But yeah, I don't know that he needed all of that boost, but he is definitely trying to step with the other team. Definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, kudos to him because I like doing the same move. But watching it, I'm like, he really did you?
Well, I hope he's communicating with his teammates so he's not also boost starving his teammate.
Yeah, that is the one thing. You gotta be careful and you gotta, be sure that you're communicating and going, hey, I'm leaving the right corner for you, or whatever it be,
Right.
Now, what can Gomi, Verbose, and 16 characters long, can they get their momentum back after they score 1, but now they get scored on once more? And that was a beautiful shot by Riffraff.
Just beautiful.
Kickoff for both and 16 characters. Ooh, nice challenge by Kowell and Slow and Slower. going to take his time with it, though. That's smart. He's not going to rush it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get played on again like a couple last times.
I was going to say, I'm noticing that they are trying to cover that goal just a little bit more, and it almost looks to me like they're playing maybe at a speed that 16 characters long, you know, it wasn't prepared to play at. They weren't expecting this, and I think the first game being so slow, maybe that's what their name's about. They played the first one so slow, and then came out second game, third game, and they are just like pow, pow, pow. Aggressive, fast gameplay. I mean,
they lulled
it's definitely funny.
Into a sense of security the first game.
Right? There's a lot of, there's some mind trickery going on over here, and I like it. And there goes the demo. I've seen Khalil go in for a couple now. He finally landed one. Ooh, Riffraff doing some fancy air dribble in there. Can't quite keep possession. Gomi's going to take it up the wall. He gets that big boost. He's going to try to pass it off to Verbose. Verbose trying to get it there for his teammate, but they both kind of went for that. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
5-2, a minute left. Can they pull it back?
I almost thought Khalil got it over Gomi's head, but Gomi read it beautifully and was able to just steal it. That was gorgeous. Well played.
I think these teams are very evenly matched, and it's just who is focusing more on really good defense.
Definitely.
Because which team has the more saves in the game?
Saves. We are sitting at only one save for each team, so it's not counting all of these ones that are, you know, I guess it's only counting the shots, you know how it is.
Yeah.
I have seen a lot more defense out of slow and slower this game. Like, they definitely, slow and slower is one team that I noticed from game one. They took what they did wrong and they adapted their play style. From game two, they realized that they did give up a couple of goals because they were leaving goal open. Maybe a little bit too long, and they came back game three and they corrected that too. So I mean, they really are communicating well and recognizing their mistakes, and it's great to see a team that can do that, growing and adapting. For sure.
And I think that it's possible the first game they were trying to play at their speed. It's 5-3, 0 seconds left. 6-3. That is the series, folks.
What a tough way for 16 characters long to go out of this match. This match series goes to slow and slower with the last second goal. Excellent gameplay by both teams, and I think it did come down to who learned from their mistakes and who adapted quicker. And I think that just happened to be slow and slower that got there first.
Very good games. We've got, we have another set of games here starting at 10.
We just need to get into the other games.
Yes. There we go. Now I've actually got you on the screen, which I had not had before.
You did not have me on the screen. Okay.
No, I decided you weren't important enough for the first half.
It's all good. All good. I see now.
Okay, so our next game. 1 second here.
Monitor down. That might work. Trying to use the delayed stream to look at where to put my camera.
It's sort of a mirror.
Oh, he says same server info for second match.
Yeah, so I'm doing the same thing, but I gotta remake it to
so is
teammates.
this so which teams are playing now?
So it's still slower. It's still slow and slower.
Oh, okay.
But now they're against Big Bot
Big
Energy.
Bot Energy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Cool. I'll just join them. Oh, you're remaking it. I need to leave it. I got it. Alrighty.
All right, heading to game 2. We're gonna have Slow and Slower versus Big Bot Energy. You know anything about these teams, Tiki?
What do you think about these teams?
I'm not sure. I mean, Slow and Slower, we've got information on them because we just saw them play. So
We do.
we know they're pretty good, and we know they're adaptive. So depending on how Big Bot Energy plays.
And we are just waiting for the teams to join.
Okay, we got guys on the plate.
Okay, so it looks like Riff Raff and Kawil for Slow and Slower are taking on Tom Servo and Skitch for Big Bot Energy. Let's see what happens. Nice take by Riff. Skitch waiting on the wall. Ooh. Tom's good at saves. Tom's got some pretty good saves I've seen him do.
Will takes his time on that defend.
And Slow and Slower is looking to get it back on the opposite side so they can score. I think they are. They're feeling them out. They're just taking it a little bit slower. They're not playing as fast as we were singing in the last game. I think they do. They feel it out and see what pace they need to go at.
What a shot.
That was a beautiful shot. Beautiful pass, beautiful shot.
I'm gonna be honest, I lost faith when he knocked it up to the backboard, and I was like, oh, he didn't mean to do that, but then he popped it in.
And that's what we see at these higher level plays. Sketch is one of those demo guys. He is known for his demos, I believe, right? I just saw him chase down one of the other teams.
Not as much as cough Loomis, but
oh, Loomis is the worst with the demos. Okay, Riff Raff for his second shot of this series. Kawil with the second assist of the series. They are really working in tandem to just pass, shoot.
Kitch almost gets there, but he's not quite fast enough to defend.
I don't know, maybe he's going for those demos just a little too long.
Too focused on destruction.
Right? Which is great, but only if you have the opportunity and still can get back in time too.
We better not talk too much smack. That's server daddy. We're gonna get shadow banned.
No. Yes. No. But it's a very smart tactic.
Playing it nice and slow.
They really are.
With only 3 minutes left in the game, it is 3-0, and they are running away with this game.
Yes, they are.
Setting an aggressive tone for the first game.
Oh, we have a question from one of our fellow server family. Future reference, can I join server and spectate in-game?
I don't see any reason why not. I don't think that should mess us up, or mess them up, I mean.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess, just ask one of the dadmins, mods.
Yeah, should be fine. Great read by Tom Servo.
Yes, and I noticed Tom Servo, he stole the boost that Riff Raff really kind of wanted right there, I think.
Great back.
So they're getting...
Tiki?
Oh, yes, he's got some great saves. I was just going to say, Khalil's seeing his moves played against him over here with the boost starving.
That he is, see that, but he seems to be dealing with it okay.
He does.
Will just about slam dunks it, but they are there to defend.
Oh, and Sketch going up. Can he get there? Not quite.
Great shot by Tom Servo, but
nice shot by Khalil. Did he get bumped as he was trying to... Yeah, Tom just couldn't recover quick enough to get there. Khalil there to take advantage of that.
one thing I've noticed is I think Khalil has some great game sense. He often has some very nice positioning.
He really does. He really does. Oh, Sketch putting it on the backboard. Riff Raff popping it back to... Oh! Maybe not. That was really nice.
I'm noticing a lot of corner play.
Yes.
Ooh,
The
great
corners?
save by Sketch.
Absolutely. Nice boom by Tom Servo, taking Riff Raff out of the play. Oh, but they couldn't quite save Khalil in his shot. That was a beautiful shot. He placed it right over Tom's head.
He did, and it was direct. It was right in. 30 seconds left, 5-0. Looks like Slow and Slower may have maybe swept this game.
This one definitely. Let's see. Nope. Skitch says, nope, I am not leaving this game without us scoring at least 1 point. Let's go.
We're gonna
Let's
get
go,
one.
server dad. That's awesome. They got one. And that was a nice little goal too.
It was. Was that a fake?
Ooh. Oh, can they cap? Oh, this is a beautiful turn of events. What a nice play. Tom Servo reading that, defending it, kicking it out to center where Skitch is able to catch it and go ahead and score. And Skitch says he's warming up.
Warming up.
All right. This second game should be fun to see.
Oh, yeah. All right, that first game's still going to be taken by Slow and Slower. Ref and Cowell got the nice warm-up before from 16 characters.
They did. So do you think that they are at an advantage because they did already play games because they've got their synergy going? Or do you think that they're at a disadvantage as the series goes on because they've now played 4 games in a row and they might be starting to get a little fatigued?
I think they're really hitting their stride. They've got great communication. They've got great chemistry on the field. They've got great coverage. Khalil is a saving just ninja. He's made so many saves this game. And Riff obviously making up with the shots. 6 shots for Riff. I think they're doing well.
I agree. Yeah, I think I agree. I think they've hit their stride and it doesn't seem to be slowing down at any point right now.
Tom says if the game was 17 minutes longer.
There we had you. 17. Wow, he's a little rough on himself.
All right, let's see how this second game goes. Slow and Slower versus VigBot Energy. It's possible that the first round, Slow and Slower did poorly the first game, but then they learned the other style. It's possible that VigBot Energy is doing that this time.
Exactly. And anything's possible. And now that Skitch is warmed up, let's see what he can do.
Ooh, Skitch snipes that boost.
And Slow and Slower taking the first goal here.
Yeah, Tom tried to get back, but Skitch was just a little bit too far back.
Yeah, his angle was just a little bit off. He couldn't quite get his nose up just far enough. Skitch going up. It's a little bit off. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, teammate took your boost, Skitch. Oh, Tom trying with the backwards save, but they were both in very, very awkward positions. They just couldn't make that save.
And Riff was patient. He waited till he had the shot. Tiki?
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, very patient and absolutely. He just waited and waited until it was go time. He, taking advantage of the bounce when the opponents have no jump. Like, if you jump and your car is already rotating, if the opponent waits for you to get to that point, then they've got possession of that ball and they're going to score it.
Exactly.
Being patient is definitely a virtue in this game.
Exactly. Gotta wait till you can get a really good read.
Yep. Ooh, Riff Raff going for the bump on Tom. Skitch going up in the air. Angle's just a little bit off, but still trying to make things happen. He was out of boost, but yet he still is trying. Can he get back in time with no boost?
At 326, we're already at 3-0. It is not looking good for Big Bot Energy. Tom's able to dribble it around one, but he can't get past the second. Riff pops it up.
That could be dangerous. Skitch is got those air moves. That's going to be backboard. Can he get there for the... Oh, Khalil just blocks his shot. Riff Raff trying to... Oh, Skitch for the save.
Great 50 there, but I think Khalil with his, that's what I was saying with the good reads and the good positioning. He just read him too well. He waited him out.
He did. Will up the wall, waiting to clear that, but Skitch is also on the wall, waiting for them to make that kind of a play to get that ball in front of the goal. Riff Raff missing the boost. He is very low boost on the wall there, but he is trying to pass it to Khalil. Khalil reads that. He's going to go up into the air, try to pass it center for Riff Raff, who's not quite there. It was just a little too high. So they're still going at it, trying to make this play work.
The goals are definitely slowed down, though. It's still 3-0 at 145, but I think that Big Bot Energy is starting to realize that if they're gonna bring this back, they're gonna have to pay a little more patiently.
Yeah, but I think at this point too in the game that you're down by 3. You have on your mind we have to score. So a lot of that patience that you're thinking that you need, you need, is just that small fleeting thought away, because the first thing is, dude, we have to score 3 points.
Right.
And it's a little bit harder said than done to start playing that patiently. Riff Raff with that dribble, back to Khalil, back pass, going for mid boost so that he can do another aerial, sketches up in the air. Tom with that pass.
Tom with that,
yeah, I was gonna say with that clear, but then it looked more like a pass to Riff Raff, who almost punished him for it. Excellent dribbling skills I'm seeing on Riff Raff's part, by the way.
Great read there.
Yes, Khalil with the reads, Riff Raff with the dribbling and the aerials. Like this, they are a good team. Like this is a really good team.
With 10 seconds left, they just made it 4-0, and they're looking like they're putting the nails in the coffin on Big Bot Energy.
I definitely agree. It's not looking good. But you know what? At least, even in these games, like, we have a lot of fun in these games still. We learn a lot from each other. We, are able to help our teammates, help even our opponents. Like, we scrim together. We play games together. We play in private matches. And the things that we've learned from each other in the server, I think, are absolutely fabulous. And this week is fantastic. And I really like the opportunity to be able to cast games as well. This is great.
Oh yeah, I love this community. Denunzio says, all right, we're sending Rift to upper next season.
Yeah, I think I second that.
Right.
Let's do it. He definitely has some moves on him.
Too strong.
He's very strong.
Hello, police. I'd like to report a murder. We've still got one game left, and if nothing else, Skitch and Tom Servo can at least maybe get some dignity back after just getting utterly whipped by Slow and Slower. The pattern is full.
Oh, these jokers, I love it. Yeah. Scarlet says, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Alright, looks like teams are hitting the field. Let's go to the game and see what they got. Tom Servo and Skitch looking for that momentum that they were lacking in games 1 and 2. Oh! And Skitch trying to get back to save it, and he does. That was a beautiful save. Tom reading the fact that Riff Raff was coming in for the score. Excellent save by them.
Yeah, that was a great read.
Great read.
Ooh, Tom goes up for it. Skitch has it. Can you put it in? Ooh, he almost got it past him, but he is patient.
Yes, he is.
Another great save by Tom.
Absolutely. Will and Riff Raff just kind of circling like sharks, 16 characters long. Just kind of keeping it on the opponent's field.
Great 50 there by Kawil.
No, not 16 characters. I'm sorry, that was the last game. Floor.
Oh, right. Big bot energy.
Yeah, big bot energy. Yes.
16 characters in the chat. Like, what did we do? We're not even...
We're not even playing that one.
Ooh, backflip from Tom Servo. You hate to see it. Oh, almost hits the rim. Goes out.
Oh, Skitch up, and that looks like it's on, but Khalil there for the save.
And then he goes and snipes the boost.
Uh-huh, leaving Khalil hurting just a little bit. Well, this game is going a lot better for Big Bot Energy. Tom Servo and Skitch, they are doing a much better job at net and saving those shots that are coming in from Slow and Slower. Let's see him keep up the energy. Let's see some of that Big Bot energy.
Yeah, where's all that energy? Oh, the angle.
Oh, that angle though. What a beautiful read. Nice pass by Khalil. And the little tiny redirect. Oh, man.
That was a banger is what that was.
That really was. Oh, it looks like Khalil got this. That was beautiful. Nice clear by Tom. And it is midfield. Tom just missing the boost, goes back for it. Catching the ball, trying to make a move on Khalil.
Skitch almost has it out, but Riff's there to challenge. Oh, what a shot.
Tom just misses on his aerial. Just a little bit off and cannot save it from Khalil's touch. And Khalil, booming sketch there.
Tom said, we're getting on the board.
Well, Khalil was trying to make sure that they didn't, but unfortunately Tom was there to make sure it did. Oh, that was a tough clear by Skitch, but he does it with ease. Very nice save by Tom, and that is 3 saves for Tom Servo.
Ooh, Tom tries to take it off, but Riff bumps him out of control.
Oh, and they are bumping Skitch across the map. Goal is not open. That was a beautiful save by Tom. Oh, Skitch just can't get that angle. That was a pretty fast, 47 miles. He just really got that. It was a little too fast to even read at that point.
I think a big bot energy they learned a lot from the first 2 games, but their recovery is just not good enough. They're playing at the speed they need to now. They're coming and they're challenging now, but they're just their recovery doesn't allow them to have the kind of rotation that they would need to beat slow and slower.
I think that's a good point. It does seem that their recovery is a bit slower. Yeah, that's a very good point. I think, but they're matching the pace. They're there for the saves. They're doing a great job. It's just with these bumps that the other team is making, they're throwing them across the map, and they're not able to recover as fast as they need to.
Yeah. In combination with their positioning, they're positioned well, and so when they get bumped, they recover and keep going on the play. But when the other team, when Big Bot Energy gets bumped, they lose control.
They lose momentum, and just kind of get bumped out of place. There's some definite good hits going on for Slow and Slower. Oh, and what a save by Skitch. That was beautiful, nice read, and a nice pinch across the entire map. Can Big Bot Energy make another shot? Skitch ramming Riff Raff right out of the way. They really do want to score. Tom flicking it up. Khalil clearing it to corner, and I think that's going to be the end of this series. Slow and Slower takes it. Again.
That was a great game. Slow and Slower takes both games.
What excellent plays by Slow and Slower tonight. Like, I think it came down to who showed up and who had the best synergy, the best reads, the best. Just like I said, Slow and Slower really learned from their mistakes, and they just corrected and perfected and fine-tuned their entire play style, and it shows. It shows.
I agree. They were able to be adaptive. I mean, it's possible they just had that first game as a warm-up. I'm not even sure, but it definitely looked like they saw how the other team was playing, and they customized their play style around it.
Absolutely, and they seem to just get better and better as the night went on. They're absolutely fantastic plays by all teams involved. Some great saves, some great shots, just great ball control, dribbling. I'm so impressed, guys. Like, I'm very, very impressed by all of the play, by all of the players tonight, and I just want to thank them for letting us stream their games tonight. It was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, these were both great games. The second one was a little bit more of a landslide than it was the first one. The first one was a little closer, but they were both real great games. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching with us. Thanks so much for playing with us. Thanks for watching Rocket League Old Farts, the only Discord server with Medicare.
True that.
We'll see you next time.
Good night, guys.
Bye.